Hail, Layersons! Welcome back to the Wyvern's Lair. I am Dungeon Master Wyvern, returning back to the grand adventure that is the new legacy shard of Ultima Online. This evening I'm getting together with several members of the Wyvern's Lair Guild, and we are going to be checking out Publish 2 for the new legacy shard. This is a big moment for the shard. We've all been waiting with bated breath to see what the developers had planned for us as we headed into the spring and summer of 2025. And to their credit, they have not disappointed. Huge thanks and gratitude to our friends over at Broadsword Online Games, Parallax, Chironics, Artemis Fenico. The whole team has produced something incredibly fun for new legacy players this first season. I'm going to quickly dive into the notes. I'm not going to spend too much time going over it live on stream because I am going to be connecting with several of the knights squires of the Wyvern's Lair shortly. But I did want to touch on the notes, the patch notes for Publish 2 at a very high level. So New Legacy Publish 2 came out today, in fact. I can't believe it just came out today. I haven't felt this excited for something in quite some time when it comes to my gaming hobby. I kind of had this, thought in my head that I felt like, that high schooler charging home from school to get to a game that they've been, itching to play throughout the school day, or, take your pick. That was the feeling I had coming home from work, and I'm really excited to finally have a chance to immerse myself in the adventure that is Publish 2. So, Publish 2 comes with the following: Legacy Heirlooms, the Vesper Antiquity Hunt, and the Forsaken Bloodline event. And we're going to go through these very, very quickly so we can get into the adventure with the rest of the guild. So, Legacy Heirlooms allow players to discover long-lost family heirlooms that are tied directly to our family name, the surname. Heirlooms are true one-of-one items that can be acquired by any character on your account. However, each heirloom can only be acquired once, and there are 26 unique heirlooms for us to find on the shard. They can be acquired by treasure hunting, taking on legendary foes, and within Blackthorn's dungeon. So that is the Legacy Heirlooms. I'm looking forward to it. I hope that by the end of the season I have all 26 for the House Wormwrath, which is my legacy surname for the shard. We have the Vesper Antiquity Hunt. The Vesper Museum has opened its doors to adventurers, treasure hunters, and would-be archaeologists. Discover antiquities from hunting monsters in dungeons, digging up treasure chests, or battling legendary foes. And as you do that, you acquire antiquities, you bring them to the museum archival, where they can be donated for tokens that can then be, in turn, traded into the museum trader for unique rewards. That is the Vesper Antiquity Hunt system, very briefly. Finally, we have the Forsaken Bloodline event. It is really interesting. It's a shard-wide quest, if you will. At least the first stage of it is. So Blackthorn's dungeon has reappeared in some form here on the New Legacy Shard, but it's locked to us players. In order for us to unlock it, we have to find these essences. I don't really know the specifics of it myself. I'm going to be talking with the guild shortly and trading notes with them about what they have found out so far, if any of them have had time to play. But the dungeon is locked, and once it's unlocked, it's going to be absolute bananas. So there's 20 new boss encounters within Blackthorn's dungeon, ranging from mini bosses to legendary foes. We can earn exclusive rewards from each of these bosses and earn Forsaken Bloodline coins that can be spent for rewards at the artifact trader within the dungeon. So now we have 3 different traders within the New Legacy Shard. We have, of course, the legendary artifact trader, which we've had since published 1. For legendary foes, we were all well acquainted with the legendary artifact trader. We now have the Vesper Antiquity Hunt, well, the museum trader over in Vesper, and finally we have the artifact trader within Blackthorn's dungeon. So we have 3 traders for unique turn-ins, and that's going to give us a lot to do as players for Publish 2. This is a really exciting moment, and as we head into it's not a guild adventure, it's nothing official, we're just going to be getting together, hanging out, trading notes of Publish 2, and seeing what we can discover this evening. It is going to be a long session, so again, people are welcome to stay as long as they want. I plan to go for 3 to 4, possibly even 5 hours this evening, so it's going to be quite the epic. It's going to get pretty late for our friends in the East Coast, but we have our good friend Epic Loot Gaming, aka Patrick, who will be joining us from the West Coast. I don't know how long he'll be able to hang in there. We also have Junior, Flynn Fireforge, Poison Ivy, Rex Rumble, and Zeke. So we got a really great crowd that will be linking up with us this evening to check out the very first vestiges of Publish 2. Tomorrow, we have an official guild adventure with the developers of Broadsword Online games for Ultima Online. We are going to be rejoined once again. We're going to have the honor of hosting Chironics, the lead producer for Ultima Online, and content designer Parallax, who was the creative mind behind Publish 2. They are going to go on a guild adventure with us on the New Legacy Shard, and we're going to have a chance to experience elements of Publish 2 together. That should be a really fun time, so look out for that too. All right, with that introduction out of the way, let me go ahead and slowly get into game here. Let me also take a look and see who we have here. We got Fireforge, Epic Loot Gaming, and Gone Soulfire out there. Appreciate you all being here. All right. Let's go ahead and get some tunes going. We're going to go, as always, with our Dungeon Synth. We're going to kick off the evening with Atlantean Sword here. Make sure it's not going to be too loud. Okay, I think we're in a good place with the volume here. Whew! Gosh, I'm excited. All right, let's make sure OBS is working properly. Boom. And there we go. We're looking good. All right, let's see who we have here. Let me log in first. Of course, you know, the classic UO web client can fight with you at times. Let me go ahead and just refresh that. And as we're working to log into Ultima Online, I will say the developers did share a very important note, and it is going to be a tradition moving forward when it comes to publishes for New Legacy. There is a chance that within the first week of publish, there could be a rollback of some sort, depending upon, you know, how the systems and content have contact with the player base. So as you dive into Publish 2, keep that in the back of your mind that things could actually go, you know, terrifically sideways and may require a rollback or revert of some kind. So I personally want to take it kind of lightly for the first week for Publish 2 before really kind of diving in when I know the coast is clear. So that's going to be my approach. Obviously, we're going to spend a lot of time tonight checking it out, hopefully getting a little bit more informed about what Publish 2 has to offer. So when we meet up with Chironics and Parallax, we are well informed and can hopefully have a great conversation with them. All right, we're here. Go ahead and let's see if I can tweak the volume just a little bit. It's a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's a little loud. Don't do this live on stream, kids. Okay. I think that's what we're gonna have to run with. Okay. Whoa, it's a big crowd tonight. Hello, Wyvern's Lair.
Hey.
What's going on, buddy?
Patrick, my man. Ivy. Fireforge. Rex
Heyo.
Rumble. Tori, Zeke. I am so glad to see you all here tonight. I'm excited for this. How is everyone doing? You know what? This is not official guild adventure, but I had to check in with you folks. Let's ask tradition, just quickly check in with everyone who's making the time to join me this evening, beginning with our undead vampire pirate captain himself, Zeke.
Wow, reverse alphabetical order. Oh my god.
Keeping you on your toes.
So I've been playing around with the new content today.
Awesome.
I did a couple of treasure chests. I did the quest to get access to Black Thorns. And did a couple of bosses to try to get the essences to open up Black Thorn's dungeon itself to fight. But that's pretty much it.
That sounds really exciting, Zeke. I'm looking forward to talking with you about some of the things that you were checking out earlier today. But good to have you here, Tori.
Hello.
Hello.
So, I worked all day and then got home and just did a quest to open up Blackthorns with Zeke and looking forward to checking out some of this content.
Heck yeah. I'm glad that you're here, and I'm looking forward to checking out that quest for myself live on stream with the rest of you. Good to have you here, Tori. Over to Rex Rumble.
Hey, yeah.
Save the good story for the developers.
On a little trip. I tell you, I got a good story right now. Okay,
there we go.
When I was a teenager, my parents said, we're going to go on vacation. We're going to go to Branson, Missouri. Or as we say, where I come from, Missouri. And I'm from Alabama, and that's a hell of a drive. And I went to Gillies, and I saw Ronnie Millsap live. But you know what the sad part was?
What was the sad part?
He couldn't see me.
He couldn't see you?
Ronnie Millsap's blind. Wah, wah. That's my story.
Hey, it's a Rex Rumble story with all its unusual twists and turns. Rex Rumble, always a joy to have you here, along, of course, with your wife, Poison Ivy. Over to Poison.
Well, it's been an interesting week. Dad went in the hospital again. He got us to buy him a 3-wheel bicycle, and we got a dog that we were going to rescue and foster, and then we had to send the damn thing back because it tried to eat my cats.
Oh, wow.
And
that does sound like quite the week, Ivy. How's your father doing now? Is he okay? Is he out of the hospital? I hope.
He spent 5 days in the hospital this time, and he got the rhinovirus that pretty much put him on his butt, and he almost didn't make it. And
oh my gosh!
I guess his goal is to be able to walk and be strong enough to get on this 3-wheel bicycle that he made us buy for him. So we'll see.
Oh gosh, Ivy, my heart goes out to you and Rex. I know that your father's health troubles have been, something you both have been dealing with for quite some time. I'm glad he's doing better, and I'm glad that you're here and excited for what's in front of us.
Thank you. I'm excited too. I've done the intro quest and did a map with Zeke earlier, and it seems really fun. So yay!
Yay! I'm glad to hear it. You guys have been such a great part of this journey. Glad you're here for what's going to be a consequential day for us as a player community. Over to John. John, you know how it is. You're there in the in-game chat. send it through Guild, and I'll be sure to read it out for us. I'm glad you can make it this evening. And then while we're waiting for John, we're going to hop on over to my great friend, an OG of the Wyvern's Lair and the Lairsons here, my good friend Fireforge.
Good evening. How are everybody doing? As for me, I don't know. A week work is a week of work, and just happy to be back. As Wyvern knows, I took a little bit of time off of the internet for a while last week, so glad to be back though, and looking forward to whatever adventures we have in store for us today.
Hey, that's a healthy cleanse, Fireforge. I'm glad you took some time off. Did you end up beating Xenoblades? Was it a re-release of Xenoblades that you were playing?
It's a re-release. The definitive version of Xenoblade X was what came out, and I'm not quite done with it yet, but I'm getting there.
Gotcha. Well, I'm glad you're having fun. I'm glad you made the time to join us tonight, and I'm hoping that you can be, a bigger part of our adventures here in the season moving forward. Something special is happening here at the Wyvern's Lair and also here at Ultima Online, and we're kind of at the tip of the spear for all of this. And I'd like you to be there for the journey, Fireforce. Thank you for making the time tonight. And there is another UO legend here, gracing us once again. Always a pleasure to have you here, Epic Loot Gaming. I love your intro. I know you're not streaming on your channel, but you have to do it for us. Come on, man. Over to you.
I got you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody on the outside and in between, my name is Patrick, and this is not the Epic Loot Gaming channel, but tonight we've got an adventure in store for you.
Cheers, Patrick. How have you been? What's the updates on your end?
Everything's good here. I've just been anxiously, nervously awaiting a house to close over in Idaho so I can move back home. We're going through the offer is accepted, earnest money was put in today, and my inspection happens on Saturday.
Excellent. So what's your sort of like timeline to make that move back to Fruitland at this point?
So the ETA to close would be May 8th, but the house is ready to move in, so we may be able to close even sooner. Hopefully by the end of April, beginning of May.
Nice. Well, I'm glad that you'll be able to truly make a new start for yourself and begin building something new. It's interesting that you as a content creator, you drifted back to the new legacy, at a new chapter, arguably, for your life. And I'm just wishing you lots of success and happiness. And I'm glad that you're going to be spending some of that time with us here at the Wyvern's Lair too.
Well, I appreciate y'all having me. This has been a blast. Yeah, you and your guild have helped me out and taught me so much. So it's great to be here and learn.
Hey, you know what? You and your content has been my window into the OSI world of Ultima Online, and I'm so grateful for what you've been doing. Often a lone voice in the vastness of the internet, but you got back up. You got a friend in me, and I'm looking forward to us collaborating together to shine a light on the great things that are happening here for the OSI experience of Ultima Online, Patrick. So thank you for joining us this evening.
I love it. We got this.
There we go. So, yeah, do a quick little twirl. I actually have a question for you all. So Junior, who, that young whippersnapper, I'm so impressed with his knowledge of this game. He grew up with it, so that's not surprising. But he took a look at my paper doll last night and just couldn't figure out why I was using such junk. He's like, hey, listen, man, you gotta upgrade, what you have at your paper doll. So basically, he helped give me a few jewelry pieces to help kind of move my warrior tamer template towards, I guess its final form here. But he did tell me that I should spend the hard-earned legendary foe points that I've picked up over the several months here in the season. I spent 100 for the Beastery for Dragon Knowledge, but I'm close to 200 at this point. And that could go to another Emberwing lure. It could go to feathers to the Manticores if I wanted, more Manticores than what Ivy here will, very generously help me out with this following Monday. But he was saying, listen, take those points and invest them into equipment off the Legendary Artifact Trader. And he gave me some advice on what I should be purchasing. So I'm asking the vets here, like Zeke, Tori, Ivy here, what should I be doing with these legendary foe points? Should I just go ahead and spend it on these like, so for example, Junior was telling me that I should pick up, I got it over here, Scroll up. Like Dependent of Dominion and the Feathered Wrap, at the very least. So I'm curious as to your thoughts there.
I take it that you already have a Manticore and you already have an Emberwing already, right?
So I have an Emberwing, courtesy of Poison Ivy, and I will have a Manticore again, courtesy of Poison Ivy.
Okay. Okay, so I would, once you've got one, then I would definitely upgrade the equipment. It helps your survivability.
Okay.
Like,
Noticeably?
heals on William.
Right.
But
My siren song.
right, so it should help that a whole lot, and make the game probably more less frustrating, more enjoyable.
Okay, so it will be a noticeable difference for myself in terms of survivability, in your opinion, Tori.
All right, I'm going to give you two different answers.
Sure, go for it, Zeke.
Last week, I would have agreed with Junior.
Okay.
Now, with the new patch, with the new publish, and new bosses and everything, I would just hold on to the points to see what the new stuff is. Because we're, that the other pets are not going to change, because you may want to decide that you want one of the other 100-point pets.
But here's the thing. That's a great thought, Zeke. But what I realized is that the points are siloed. So the Antiquity Hunt and Blackthorn's Dungeon are an entirely different point system from the Legendary Artifact Trader.
I understand that, but
right.
What I'm saying is, why would you want to spend 100 points or 50 points on something that's on there currently today that there's a better version that you can get at the other boss for different points?
Right. There could be even better equipment in the Blackthorn's Dungeon, right?
I already have 50-something of the new points, but and I already see the vendors, so I know what their options are.
Oh, okay.
Not to say that this is only the ones from the Bester Museum.
Okay.
So yeah, I would just wait like another week.
Okay.
Just to see what the new content is. It's not going to hurt you anything.
That's actually
last
really
week I would have
good
said
advice.
definitely. In fact, I have taken Junior's advice. And I have upgraded some of my equipment instead of saving them for to get another Emberwing or to get more feathers.
Yeah.
So, I'm not disagreeing with what he said. I'm just saying today I might rethink it and hold off just maybe a few days. See what's available. I don't know anything about the new dungeon. It hasn't been opened yet. We did the quest, a lot of us did the quest today to be able to get into the dungeon. But then once you get in there, then there's another whole phase of activity that has to happen in order for the dungeon to be activated, so to speak.
Okay, gotcha.
And if you want, I could go into the real brief.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Basically, there's a 5 easy, super easy quest chain that you need to do to get earrings. And the earrings are what you need to access Blackthorns. So Blackthorns, you can't go across the bridge. You have to go north of the lake. That's north of Blackthorns, and there's a hatch or a trapdoor or whatever you want to call it that you walk across, and that brings you to the island where Blackthorn's dungeon is, where the castle is. The old one, not even the new one. And when you complete that, you get a pair of earrings, and that allows you to get through. There's a barrier that goes into the dungeon itself. So you have to wear the earrings in order to get to the dungeon. So any character that's going to do the dungeon needs to get these earrings, and they are owned by, meaning that only the character that got them can wear them.
Gotcha.
So you can't just get one pair and share it with the other character or anything like that. But once you get into the Blackthorn's dungeon, I don't know if you've ever been into it on production.
No.
But there's a big room in the middle, and there's a door on north, south, east, and west side. You go in from the east, and this is where it's going to vary from the production ones. But there are some pedestals in the middle, 9 in the middle, and they each have like a brazier on them. and you have to put an essence of the different bosses. So you double click the brazier and you target this essence that you have to get in your backpack. No, you don't personally have to get it, but it has all 9 of them have to be put out there. So that you could have gotten none and could still do it once they are all there. Currently, there's only one on there, and that's Icelanders.
And
So
that's
the different
basically
bosses,
everyone can contribute to unlocking
that
the
opens
dungeon.
it up, right? The whole
Gotcha.
server
The whole
contributes
shard. Okay.
the whole shard, and once that's open, then anybody can get in there. Can't tell you anything what happens after that because we haven't reached that point. The only one that has placed one so far is Icelanders. I happened to get vase today, but I haven't placed it yet because there was only one other one out there, and it requires 9. It looks like there's 4 outside. One that has a Shadow Reaver essence on it, but I don't know anything about that yet. So I want to make sure if there was other ones out there, I would add mine. But since there are only the one, it can't open until they're all 9. And I want to make sure that this is not something that gets reset at server up tomorrow. The essences last 6 days, just like the keys for to get the explosives to do medical. So if Icelander is up there tomorrow, then I could go ahead and add it. If it's gone, then I'm glad I did. And then we would have to wait to get them all to get, if it has to be done in one day, then that's a different story.
Understood. Yeah, I wonder how long it will take the shard to unlock this version of Blackthorn's dungeon for this Forsaken Bloodline event. But again, who's to say what progress we make tomorrow, but it would be amazing if we could head into the dungeon with Chironics and Parallax tomorrow evening. But we'll see how far the shard gets
right.
As far as acquiring all the keys.
And there were a lot of people running around today trying to get them. And so the good thing on this, as far as I'm concerned, is the fact that you do have to kill the bosses to get it. So the bosses are not going away right now. I mean, a lot of people are still earning points, but with new content, sometimes the old content kind of gets put in the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be getting points and stuff like that to get the items that you still desire. So this kind of makes it so that you still really have to do the bosses every day or whenever you want to open this dungeon up.
Yes, you're right. I like how it's woven in with the existing content. That was very well artfully done on the part of the developers. Thank you for all that, Zeke. Ivy, do you have anything to...
One more thing, two more things on there real quick,
sure,
though, okay?
Sure.
One is there are 9 of these, and there's only 7 bosses. So I don't know if they include the orc one and maybe the spawn bosses like Ricky or Richter or Piper or Nira. I don't know about that.
That's some good math.
I thought there were going to be new bosses out there in the world, so there might be for them as well. So I don't know the answer to that one. But the other thing I wanted to mention is, because I said I got the essence from Vey.
Mm-hmm.
On Vey, there is a new obelisk outside near her mountainside. So no more having to run all the way from either from Vespa or from Cove.
Ah, is that the ruin you gave me,
please
Ivy?
Give me a gate, please give me a gate. There's a obelisk right near her.
Oh, fantastic. Yep, that's exactly what Ivy gave me.
That's all I had.
That was some really great knowledge drop for all of us. Thank you, Zeke. I appreciate that. Ivy, anything you have to advise regarding, this choice about my legendary foe points here?
I agree with Zeke. I would just hold on to them. I mean, there's no rush. I mean, nothing's going away, and unless you make your max and don't, you know what I mean? Like, just go with the flow. I wouldn't rush it.
Good advice. Okay, I'll hang on to the points, but I do want to thank Junior for helping me understand, things that I wasn't aware of regarding completing my Warrior Tamer template last night. It was very kind of you, Junior, to educate me on some of the things that I wasn't aware of as a new player, and arguably still don't. I'd need to talk to you about it again, but I don't want to slow things down any further for us. Junior, we went around introductions. You just arrived. How are you? What are you excited for? I'm pumped. Published to day 1 here in the New Legacy Shard.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm really tired. I've been working really hard hard on my senior project, trying to get that done because I've got a week left, so
Okay.
I'm exhausted. But colored reptilons, I've been asking for them for years. It's time.
It's time.
We're
I
doing
agree.
treasure hunting. We're getting
you
colored
ride them?
reptilons. What's that, Tori?
Can you ride them?
Probably. You can ride regular reptilons, so I would assume these are rideable.
Oh, cool.
Well, welcome, Junior. I like what your priorities are. You should be focused on your senior thesis there. Get your rest and, take care of that. And as I was saying at the top of the stream, I did warn everyone. The developers have been very clear with us. They're not so sure how this is going to work. I guess because they don't really have the opportunity to publicly test publishes for New Legacy. They warned us that moving forward, we should be on guard for a possible revert or rollback during the first week of a published New Legacy. So, I think it's smart of all of us really to take it kind of light for the first week, kind of poke around, explore, kind of put things together for ourselves, and then really dive into the new systems and content once the coast is clear. Who here? Well, let me just double check here on.
Can I add to that? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, Zeke.
I agreed with you when I was first thinking about it. In fact, I warned one of my guildmates earlier today about, don't press too hard because there could be a revert.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do press hard and there is a revert, you get to do it all over again, but you didn't really permanently lose anything that you wouldn't have had if you just played it light. You know what I'm saying? By pressing forward, you're doing more stuff to possibly find the issues that they're looking for or don't want to, or that may not even exist. So it doesn't really hurt you because you're not going to lose anything other than whatever time you invested this week, if it turns out to be reverted.
Yeah,
you're not going to lose something that you wouldn't have if you didn't go. So but I had told him exactly the same thing. I said, they could be a revert, so I would take it easy. But then thinking about it, it's like, why take it easy? I mean, so,
absolutely.
Go pledge and do everything you can. And this way, if you find something that could cause the problem, at least you found it. And so that's just my 2 cents.
Can I add to that?
Sure.
Whatever knowledge that you acquire, whatever practice that you get, whatever skills that you learn, in your own mind, you're not going to be losing those. You might lose the skill points on your paper doll, but you will have still gotten some additional skills that can't be taken away with a revert.
That's fair.
Just saying.
No, and I'm certainly not saying don't play for the rest of the week, but it goes back to how you want to use that time. My time is very limited. I can hardly keep up with some of our more motivated guild members in terms of progressing our prestige points for the guild. I can only get in so many hours per week, so I'd rather save them knowing that they won't possibly get erased in a rollback or revert. But I definitely can also understand that other perspective that you guys are presenting here, Tori and Zeke. Let's do a quick show of hands as we get ready to dive into the content. Who here has not completed the quest to gain access to Blackthorn's dungeon here on New Legacy? That's me. I'm guessing that's Patrick Fireforge.
Can I even do it without finishing my
probably.
Character, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And I haven't done it on Jack. I purposely didn't do it on Jack.
Oh, okay. Great. Well, why don't we go ahead and take a class picture here at the Guild Tower? If everyone can get over here. Do we have everyone? We got Epic. I'm gonna call you Epic from now on, Patrick. I love Epic with gaming. We got Ivy. We got Rex. We got. Where's Tori?
I'm on my way over.
And Junior's
Trying to get to the door.
Oh, are you stuck? Okay, there you go. Door's open. All right, we're just waiting for Junior.
I'm on my way.
Get a little. Let me move my dragon out of the way. It's just so big. Come. There we go. All right, here we go. Day 1 of Publish 2 with the Wyvern's Lair and the New Legacy Shard. 1 for the books. Pictures taken. GG team, let's have a great session. Okay, so for Blackthorn's dungeon, if it's okay with everyone here, because arguably the Wyvern's Lair is a Trinsic guild, a true Trinsic guild, would it be okay if we sought out the Arcane Enforcer outside the Encyclopedia Magica Intrinsic? Any objections there? I guess not. Ivy, could you open up a gate to Trinsic for us if you have that ability to do so?
Yeah, I don't know where that one is. But the park one should work, Ivy.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
what?
no. The park, when we did the book earlier, we went to Trinsic Park. That should be close enough to where that is.
Trinsic Park.
The park where was one of the 5 places we went.
Also,
I have Errol, Norbit, Vesper Museum, and the bookcase.
Yeah, it would be the second one we went from Moonglow to Trinsic. I don't remember saying.
All right, let me see if it's this one. This is the Errol guy. Yeah.
another thing we could do is head over to Moonglow and then just use the gate.
That's it. Go ahead.
Okay, through the gate.
Wyvern.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I got an echo.
What's up, Rex?
You stream, and people watch you stream, and I was thinking about this, what you were saying about there may be a rollback, and I just
This way.
think of it this way: people expect you to go balls to the wall, so they can see this content. So you're gonna have to drop trowel and go balls to the wall. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, my pants
If
are
they roll
off
back,
tonight.
It
I
happens.
am entirely naked from the waist down. Like we were diving hard into the paint.
That's just Thursday.
Wait, is this Epic Loot Gaming? What are we watching?
Epic. All right, so are we talking to? Oh yeah, this is the Arcane Enforcer, Rio Rordan, the Arcane Enforcer. So feel free to talk to this NPC, Epic and Fireforge. I'm gonna go ahead and read this out for us. Ah, good, you've arrived. There's been troubling talk spreading through Britannia, whispers of a mad prophet who speaks of lost truths and dark omens. At first we dismissed it as the usual ramblings of a lunatic, but the reports keep coming, and they are too consistent to ignore. This figure has been sighted in multiple cities, speaking in hushed tones to anyone who will listen. A beggar intrinsic claims the man spoke of a great deception, a truth long buried beneath centuries of lies. A merchant in Scarabray reported a cloaked figure boasting of noble blood, claiming he'd been wrongfully denied his birthright. And in Vesper, the museum coordinator tells us this man was fixated on ancient artifacts tied to the Blackthorn name. Collusion with the Shadow Reavers is strictly forbidden. Yet this figure claims that their magic has revealed the truth to him. If that's the case, he's either a fool, a pawn, or something far worse. We need to know who he is, what he seeks, and how deep this conspiracy goes before it's too late. We are tasking you to track him down. Speak to the beggar intrinsic, the merchant in Scarabray, and the museum coordinator in Vesper. Piece together his movements and find out where he's hiding. If he is what we fear, we must act swiftly. Travel to Trinsic and speak to the beggar. He can usually be found near the park in the center of the city. All right, I got it.
All right, so I can't even talk to him, so I don't know if I can even do this quest.
What do you can't double click them?
No. Oh, there it goes. It must have been Wyvern's head in the way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he's got a big head. So.
I was going to say. That's what she said, Zeke.
Ah.
That's what Maleficent said.
Uh-huh.
Ivy like
So
that.
back to the
Thank
park.
you, Ivy.
We can
Is
either
she-
run or gate.
Is she there to hear your wisecracks, or is she not
She-
even there?
I would never dare. She's not here with me right now. She'd probably throw something at my head, probably. Good to have you here, Shibble. Pleasure having you join us here in the Stygian Abyss. All right, we're going through that gate? Okay.
Wait, no! Wrong.
No.
No.
Epic says I was
Ivy,
taking a hit and almost
Ivy,
choked
we need
on
to
it.
Go back to the park where we started at.
Oh. Back through the gate?
To
Okay, back to the
no, not to that gate. That
Oh.
that takes.
Okay.
All right. We need
All I
to go.
have is
All right.
all I have is this guy. This is Errol.
All right.
let's
well,
talk to him.
The Trinsic Park that we just came from, that went to, and we rode to this guy. We need to go back to the park.
Oh,
We
that's
have to do
right.
them in order.
Right. You have to do them in order. That
Alright,
makes sense.
We didn't start with that guy that we were just at. There's one in
No.
Moonglow. That's the one we started at. We need to go to Errol the Beggar.
Okay.
So whoever went with you through the gate, you need to come back.
All right. It's
Okay.
Fireforge,
I will
myself, and
make us
Patrick.
come back to.
Back to the park.
Back to the park.
There you go.
Hey, Layers in, please join me
Apparently, I
welcoming
didn't
our
pick up
good
the
friend
quest. I'll be right
Pocked.
back.
Pocked, I sent you a DM. Let us know if you and Never Lucky have any success with those essences. We're trying to unlock Blackthorn's dungeon by tomorrow evening, if possible. All right, there's Errol. All right, right over here. Very convenient. Patrick, Epic, do you want to read the text for us this time around?
Oh yeah, give me just 1 second here. I'll pull
Sure.
back up.
Floor
All
is
right,
yours.
here we go. Oh, good. You've arrived. There's been troubling talk spreading through Britannia. Whispers of a mad prophet who speaks of the lost truths and dark omens. At first, we dismissed it as usual ramblings of a lunatic, but the reports kept coming, and they're too consistent to ignore. Is this the right quest I'm doing?
It's
No.
that's the right one, but the quest objective text is different for Errol. So double click on
Open
Errol,
up.
or
Boop.
yeah.
He just says, coin? Got any coin? I already accepted the quest from him.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, I'll go ahead and read it. Unless Fireforge, you still have it up.
apologies.
No, don't worry.
No, but I closed it too.
Okay, no worries. A coin for an old soul, traveler. Ah, but I see you're not just here to give charity. No. You've come with questions, haven't you? About the man in the dark cloak. The one who whispers like the wind in the dead of night. Sounds very much like our undead pirate captain here. Ah, I saw him.
Hey.
Sat right here beside me, he did, speaking of hidden truths and buried lies. Said the world ain't what it seems, that we've been deceived for centuries. I told him I've heard plenty of madmen's tales before. But this one was different. His voice, there was certainty in it, like a man who'd seen the end of the world and come back to warn the rest of us. He said that kings and lords have rewritten history to suit their whims, that a great betrayal tore apart a noble bloodline, that he was meant to rule, not just here, but in some other Britannia as well. He laughed when I called him a dreamer, said I was blind like the rest, that I couldn't see the truth, but he could. He said the Shadow Reavers had shown him, opened his mind to something greater, that the veil between worlds was thin, and soon the rightful heir would return to claim what was his. Then he left, just like that, no warning, no farewell, but before he disappeared into the mist, he turned back and said, when the veil shatters, even the blind will see. Gives me chills that he did. I don't know what he was after, but if you're hunting him down, you'd best watch your back. Men who talk like that, they don't walk alone for long. Travel to Scarabrai and speak with a merchant. He was last seen buying materials at the Superior Ship's shop. All right. You got the next one, Patrick, for this. If we
I'm on it. Yep, I was.
Awesome.
I had a blonde moment. I'm not
No
blonde,
problem.
but I had one.
No problem. All right. So how do we get to Scarabrai, Ivy?
So is Scarabrai the
That's the one we just came
Norbert?
from. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
the
one we
wrong
just
one
came-
I went to.
Yeah, that's the wrong one you went to.
Okay, go back to the wrong one, guys.
All right. Off to the wrong
Right.
one.
He was right now.
So you gotta understand, when we did this earlier, we started in Moonglow. We didn't start with the one in Trinsic. So
Right.
our book is nice. All right, so now kick on Norbert.
All right. You're up, Epic.
Ah, customer. No? You've got that look about you. Someone chasing whispers, eh? I know why you're here. You want to know about the man in the dark cloak. The one who speaks in riddles and doom, don't you? I just scrolled all the way past everything. He came through not long ago, just before the last shipment from Britain arrived. Didn't buy a thing, mind you. Just wandered the market, staring at folk like he was measuring their worth. Then, out of nowhere, he walked right up to me, laid his hand on my stall like he had every right to it. Gold and silver, he said, a fool's measure of power. Britannia's real wealth is truth, and has been stolen from you. I told him I had to deal in real trade, not nonsense and fairy tales, but he only smiled like he knew something I didn't. He leaned in close, too close, and whispered, "The world you serve is a lie. The throne sits empty. Soon the veil shall be torn, and you shall know the true heir of Britannia." I was about to call the guards, but he was already walking away. Before he vanished into the crowd, he turned back and said, "When the time comes, merchant, will you barter for your soul or sell it for the king's ransom?" I tell you, it sent a shiver through my bones. I've seen my fair share of scoundrels and zealots, but this one, he wasn't just talking. He believed every word, and that's what made him dangerous. Travel to Vesper and speak with the coordinator for the Vesper Museum.
Could never done it better myself, Epic. Thank you. All right, Fireforge, you got the
Still
next
learning
one?
to read. I appreciate you.
Me too.
Sure.
All right. Off to the next milestone in this quest chain.
Is that the Vesper Museum?
Yeah, I think so.
Layers, please join me in welcoming Frantic to the Stygian Abyss. Good to have you here, Frantic. Published 2 for New Legacy happening now.
Click on Cindy sitting at the desk.
All right, you got this, Fireforge.
A visitor with purpose in their step. That usually means one of two things. You're here to make a generous donation to the museum, or you've come chasing rumors. Judging by that look in your eyes, I'd wager it's the latter. Yes, I remember the man you're talking about. He came here not long ago, draped in a heavy cloak, face half hidden in the shadows. At first, I assumed he was merely another scholar, or perhaps a collector, eager to view our rarer antiquities, but his questions were peculiar. Yes, not about the origin or significance of our artifacts, but about their history beyond history, as he put it. He wanted to know of if any of our relics had ever belonged to the Blackthorn family. He was particularly interested in artifacts tied to ancient bloodlines, old royal insignias, and, oddly enough, anything that had passed through both the hands of kings and outlaws. Of course, I told him that our collections were well documented and such items would be exceedingly rare if they existed at all. But he only chuckled and said, "Some truths remain hidden, even from those who believe they curate history." Then, as casually as one might order a shipment of fine silks, he inquired about having select pieces from our archives transported to a house in Britain. He even provided an address, somewhere along the Great North Road. Said he was conducting important research and needed certain artifacts for a greater understanding of our past. Naturally, I declined. The museum does not loan out pieces to unknown scholars with no credentials. That was when his expression changed for a fleeting moment. I could swear his eyes, what little I could see of them, gleamed with something unnatural. He leaned in, whispered, "History will not wait for the fearful to share its burdens." Then, without another word, he turned and walked out, disappearing into the evening mist. If you ask me, there is something wrong about that man. He just wasn't just interested in history. He was searching for something specific, something tied to bloodlines and power. And the way he spoke of Britain, as if he had a claim to something there. Dangerous ideas, my friend. Dangerous indeed. Travel to Britain and locate the mysterious man's house.
You know, I love how there's what's happening on the voice chat, and then there's the second sort of happening within the in-game chat. And yeah, Epic, Fireforge here, and the rest of the folks from my co-op adventuring party, first-rate voice actors. I love what they bring to these streams. Thank you, Fireforge.
It was
Alright.
amazing. There was 3 different characters in that one reading.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm inconsistent. That's my downfall. I'll admit it.
We had Bernie Sanders and comic book guy.
All right. So I guess we're off to the Great North Road.
Okay, wait. Can
No,
I
no, no,
interrupt?
no,
Wait.
no.
I need to
We're not
interrupt.
going anywhere.
Okay, so since we're at the museum,
Oh yes.
this is also going to be where you turn in the stuff from the treasure hunts, the
Ah.
treasure chests.
Okay.
You can actually also get them from boss rocks, but that's besides the point. All right, so on the
Do you want to show us some of these
north
features
wall,
here? Oh, there you go. You are. Okay.
On the north wall, there is a poster on the right side. You want to double click that,
Got it.
and that's going to give you a quest about doing the antiquities for the Vesper Museum, unrelated to Blackthorns, but in the same building. So I figured I would show that.
No, this is
Okay,
great. So
and
why don't you
then-
tell us a little bit about this? I see house discovery. So obviously this is tied to the surname of the player character. We have guild discoveries and antiquities donated.
Okay, you clicked on the wrong thing, but I was going to have you click on this anyway.
Oh,
But
sorry.
it's the
Okay.
poster to the right.
I gotcha.
The
Sorry.
poster to the right is actually going to give you the quest to get into antiquities. But
Ah.
I was also going to point at the bulletin board, which gives you information about people that have already participated in this museum donations. And you can see right now the Werewolf's Lair, if you're back on the bulletin board,
Mhm.
for guild discoveries is in 3rd place, and that's thanks to John or Captain Insano. Mystic Circle's in 5th place, and that's Junior and I.
Yeah, I see that.
Um,
I see Kindred Order of Loyalty in the top spot.
Yep.
Very cool.
So, but that's all right. So there's 3 parts to this thing. Okay, hence the 3 categories. But make sure you do click on the poster to get to us.
I did get. Let
All
me
right,
go
so
ahead
the
and read this out
guy
real quick.
standing on the
Zeke, can I
west
just read this out
wall.
real quick? The objective offer here. Calling all adventurers and archaeologists, the Vesper Museum seeks bold explorers to uncover the lost relics of our past. We are offering generous rewards for discovery and cataloging of antiquities. Successfully catalog 20 new antiquities and receive extra archaeologist tokens to spend at the trader. How to participate. Acquire a museum archival form from H.W. Jones, the antiquity cataloger. Use the form on newly discovered antiquities to record their details and submit the completed form to H.W. Jones to be recognized as discoverer. All right, there we go. Off to you, Zeke.
Okay, so and that brings me to the next part, which is talk to Mr. Jones. You don't talk to him, you click on him, and you can get a museum archival form.
I see
And you
that.
could get multiple, you're going to want multiple. So
Okay.
just click them and get one, click. All right. And so like you just read in the sign, when you get something from the treasure chest, or actually they can be boss drops, you double click on the archival form, you target the item, and the archival form will change with the information about that item. And I think the item also has the changes as well. It puts your name on the item. All right. Then you come back here and you drop the completed form on top of Mr. Jones here,
Okay.
and you get a point.
Gotcha.
Okay. However, you can also donate the item in the chest next to him, and you get more points. So you could give him the form and then drop it in the chest, and you'll not just get the 1 point from the form, but you can also get, and I have no idea how they categorize them, but you could get 1 to so many points per item. I've gotten more than 1 point on an item.
Okay.
So,
So it's like
it's worth
tiers
doing.
of
There are some
rarity.
items you may want to keep, though.
Mhm.
I've already got 2 or 3 things that I wanted to keep,
Mhm.
at least for now, anyway.
Mhm.
One is a book that's a container. It's kind of cool.
That is cool.
Another one is a table that you can get in Doom. It's a different color, but it's a ritual table. And I think, Ivy, you got the essence, or not essence, but it was a something burner.
Yeah, I got one. You gave me one of the incense burner.
Yeah.
I don't remember which
And-
one it is.
Yeah, but I mean, they have different names and different colors and all that good stuff.
It's got the
But
book.
yeah, and in fact, if you look back at the bulletin,
The
you
bulletin
can see
board?
that there's discoveries and then there's donations, so that you
Right.
can have more discoveries than you have donations, or vice versa.
Gotcha. Yeah, I see John leading us there. Any
Mhm.
familiar names there? Oh, there's
Yep.
there's
And-
there's
And
you,
he can
Zeke
thank me
Sylvanas.
because he did it wrong. He just dropped stuff in the box. He didn't give the guy the deeds, so he was going to lose out on a bunch of points. Fortunately, he did not throw away the deeds, so he was able to do that in the reverse order. So the deeds give you the house discoveries and the guild discoveries, and then the donations are just the donations that you drop in the box. But you get your house one and the guild one by dropping the deed.
Okay, gotcha. Let me
So
see
both are
if
important.
this. Gotcha. Let me go ahead and read the conversation here with H.W. Jones, the antiquity cataloger. Ah, greetings, traveler. I'm tasked with cataloging all antiquities unearthed and ensuring they are properly recorded in the museum's ledger for the curator. If you happen upon any such relics, you'll need to acquire a museum archival form and use it to document your find. Once recorded, bring the form to me. If it's a previously unknown antiquity, your name shall be etched into the record as its discoverer, and of course, you will be rewarded for your efforts. History awaits your contribution. Museum archival forms can be purchased from me directly for 500 gold, or a talented scribe may be able to make one for you as well. Now, I heard, Zeke, that as people make discoveries, the museum itself will be populated with their discoveries, like you can actually
I
walk around?
expect that to happen at server up.
Okay, so you haven't seen anything like that yet?
There's nothing, if you go downstairs, there's nothing in there.
Gotcha, okay. So we should expect on server up for your discoveries to show up here along with your
Yes.
your player name. Excellent. Cool. We have to come
Yep.
back and check this out tomorrow with Chironics and Parallax.
And that's my assumption.
It's a good
I thought it said that it would change. Now, they do something similar in production in the Scar Rangers, where they have it's actually a month-long contest of getting the biggest stuffed whatever. You have to kill like a polar bear or a turkey or a raptor or whatever, and you use the same deed system. You kill it, then you use the deed, target the body, and the name and the weight goes on it. And it's a 30-day or a month-long contest, and whoever has the largest one gets points for rewards. But as it's progressing during the month, whoever has the largest polar bear, there's a statue or a taxidermy polar bear with the person's name on it that bagged it. So it's the same concept.
Cool.
That one is a monthly thing.
Gotcha. Zeke, thank you so much for breaking down the Vesper Antiquity Museum system for us. And I think we're now ready to take that next step, leading us to Blackthorn's dungeon.
The mysterious house.
Yes. So who are we following here? Going through the gate. Pocket says, you'll see if we had any luck. Soon, ... Talking about, of course, the essences, the keys to unlock Blackthorn's dungeon. Oh, we immediately got an update here. I'm going to go ahead and read this for us. And before I do that, I do want to welcome our fellow layers in Feronial there in the Stygian Abyss. Good to have you here, Feronial. As you step through the door, a stillness settles over the house. Dust clings to the air, undisturbed, as if no one has lived here for years. The furniture is plain, unremarkable. Just a table, a few chairs, and a modest bed in the corner. There are no signs of a struggle, no obvious secrets lurking in the shadows. At a glance, it appears to be nothing more than an ordinary dwelling. But this is where the trail has led. The mysterious figure has been careful, too careful. If anything has been left behind, it won't be in plain sight. You'll need to search every corner, every drawer, every scrap of parchment, no matter how insignificant it seems. There must be something here. Something that reveals who this figure truly is and what he is planning. Search the house for clues. All right, let's go ahead and look around. Let me know if you find anything, Fireforge and Patrick. Oh,
all right. So up in the top right, there's a cabinet in the first room.
Okay.
On the right side, there's a wooden bookcase. Go open that, and there's a scroll. Says Blackthorn Manifesto. Double click that.
Okay.
And you get an objective offer.
Go ahead and read it, Patrick, if it pops for you.
It has not popped for me. I'm looking right now.
Did you double click the, go into the cabinet on the right.
Come on, I can do it from memory. Here it goes. It says, "Welcome, sucker. I can't believe you actually touched this.
You're gonna die.
Your fingers will now smell of ham and poop for eternity, unless you can find all of the secret widgets in Lord Blackthorn's dungeon." As the smell descends upon the room.
I got it. Epic, it's right beside where you see Zeke and myself and Fireforge raw gear. So go ahead and click on that.
I found it during
Oh,
the
you did?
Epic reading.
Oh, gotcha. You want to read it first now?
Yeah, I can do that.
Go for it.
I mean, he was pretty spot on, but I got you.
Okay.
As you search the bookshelf, you find a hidden compartment within that slides open with a faint creak. Your pulse quickens. This is it. Proof that the mysterious figure wasn't just raving in the street. You reach in and pull out a stack of papers bound loosely together. The ink is smudged in places as if the writer's hand trembled with urgency. Your eyes scan the pages, catching fragmented thoughts and declarations. The writer claims to be of the Blackthorn bloodline, the rightful ruler of Britannia. They speak of betrayal of a stolen legacy, of the birthright denied. Dang, this is getting serious. Sorry. They condemned the sovereign cities, calling them weak, fractured, unable to stand against the forces that lurked behind the ethereal void. Then the writing shifts. Mention of the Shadow Reavers, a forbidden magic of a tear in the fabric of reality itself. A passage stands out. Through the shattered veil, we have seen the world as it was meant to be. A Britannia united under a true Blackthorn. The implication is staggering. Whoever wrote this doesn't just seek power here, they mean to cross into another plane of existence. A Britannia where Blackthorn rules as king and uses strength to claim this world as well. You turn another page and find a rough map, sketched in the margins. It depicts an abandoned castle surrounded by water. A note scribbled beneath it reads, "The old tunnels still exist. Though time has not been kind to them, the way remains open to those who know where to look. A secret entrance. The realization settles over you like a weight. This isn't just madman's delusion. There is a plan in motion, a plot unfolding in the shadows. If you don't act, Britannia may soon face an invasion unlike any other." You fold the manifesto carefully, knowing that this is only the beginning. The castle entrance must be found. Locate the secret entrance to the abandoned castles in Britain Lake. Oh, in the Britain Lake. Yeah, you got it.
I like Rex Rumble's plot device. Would have been great if we actually got poison touching the scroll and had to save ourselves by getting something within black. There you go. There's that dungeon master, mind there, thinking cool ways to approach that.
All
Did
right,
the developers say if they were going to do the Frankenhooker quest this year? I can't remember.
You can ask them tomorrow night.
I will.
Okay.
we have to go into the other room. Don't leave yet.
Okay,
We have to go
sorry.
to this other room and go to the bookcase or the dresser
This bookcase over here, Zeke?
the dresser, but yeah.
Okay.
And inside there is a jewelry box.
Oh. There we go. Earrings of the
And
Forsaken
you will
Air.
receive earrings. You must wear said earrings in order to get into Blackthorn.
Oh, look at that. You feel a surge of power rush through you when I put it on. Very
Little
cool.
Black spike, at least in EC.
I'm going to use the item identification and see if
They're pretty.
if it has any stats. Nope.
Nope. But it is owned by you now. It should say owned by William.
Yep. I
And
see
they
that.
are blessed.
Oh, very cool. Part of our legacy.
So that means you don't even have to wear them, and it'll be on your
Yes.
backpack when you die.
You got to
and
make
you
the epic loot gaming twirl of victory there.
rest. Okay. So now there is one more piece to this, and that is to find the hidden passage to Blackthorns.
Sounds good.
And it just happened you have to know the
See, what was that?
All right. Follow Jack.
Okay. Goodness gracious me, this is such a time saver. Epic and I would have been wandering around like two blind men trying to figure this out for hours.
I would never have clicked that jewelry box. Never.
That's okay. Before I discovered the right thing, there, if you notice with the scroll, there were 8 or 9 books.
I did see that, yeah.
I opened every freaking book before I found the the scroll. All right, so everybody slow down.
Trying to keep up with you
And
folks.
over here where Jack is,
Oh, there you are.
there is a hatch. Just walk across it.
Ooh, look at that.
The secret passageway to Blackthorns.
Gotcha.
By the way, for those who may not know, this is the old Blackthorns castle. It is not the one that's currently existing on production.
When you say old, what does that date back to?
Fell. Actually, this is the one in Fell. But the one in Tram
Fireforge, you got
is
this.
different. Is all modernized and everything.
You want to go ahead and read that for us?
You make your way through the entrance of the hidden tunnel and exit through an old, heavy wooden grate. You step out into an overgrown courtyard. The world suddenly open around you. The island is eerily quiet, the distant lapping of waves against the shore the only sound. Before you looms the abandoned castle, its once proud stone walls weathered and worn. Ivy creeping, are you really? Ivy creeping along the edges of its broken battlements. With a cautious push, the castle doors swing open, revealing a grand hall lined with dust-covered furniture. The remnants of a life once lived remain a law. Why is that? God, my resolution on this game is so bad.
Well, I was gonna say that one thing I hope the developers do is give us the option to resize these windows and increase the font size.
And my dinosaur eyes are just struggling.
Same.
Well, if you play DC, you can zoom in and out.
Ah.
I mean, banquet table still set, though its plates and goblets are coated in years of neglect. At first glance, the castle seems abandoned in truth. No guards, no signs of movement. Only the weight of history pressing down upon you. Yet, something feels wrong. The air is thick with a presence, an unseen force that prickles at the back of your neck. This place is not empty. It watches. You explore further, pushing aside rotten tapestries and testing old doors. Many lead to collapsed chambers, others to rooms filled with dust and forgotten relics. But then, as a faint draft comes over you, you find it. A hidden passage, a way down. If there is truth to the manifesto, there is a secret to be uncovered. It lies beneath this castle. You must find a way through this barrier and descend into the darkness below.
Find a way into the castle dungeon. The house in Britain may hold more clues. Can we get a round of applause for Fireforge? That was exceptionally well done. Thank you, my friend. I also want to welcome to the Stygian Abyss, layers in from Epic Loot Gaming's Twitch channel, our good friend Violence in Video Games, saying, cheers everyone, I wish I could be there. Currently starting my second shift, but I'll be secretly watching while I work. Sounds good, Violence in Video Games. Good to have you here. And cheers to Epic Loot Gaming here for introducing his great community to my channel here. I appreciate that, Epic. All right, so...
It goes both ways. I appreciate it as well.
Cheers. Cheers. Thank you so much. So this is the barrier? Oh, hey, we went down.
And you can go right through it if you have your earrings on.
I do. Let me go ahead and read this. As you place the earrings upon your ears, a faint hum resonates through the air around you. The magical barrier shimmers and pulses as you pass through it. Stepping into the dungeon, you feel an immediate sense of foreboding, as if the dungeon itself had been waiting for your arrival. From somewhere deep within the shadowed halls, you hear unsettling noises, faint whispers echoing against stone walls, guttural roars of unnatural creatures prowling unseen corridors, and distant groans that make your pulse quicken. Before you lies the vast foyer, its space expanding outward beneath dimly flickering torchlight. 3 enormous doors stand before you, each sealed shut. They loom silently, guarding paths that undoubtedly lead deeper into the mysteries and dangers of this forsaken place. At the center of the room stands a raised stone altar. Resting upon it are crystal balls, each swirling gently with otherworldly lights within their glassy spheres. The air around them seems distorted, as though reality itself has weakened at this nexus of dark magic. You sense powerful energies emanating from this altar. clearly part of some sinister ritual whose purpose remains unclear. You've successfully crossed the barrier and entered the dungeon, yet you know instinctively that this was the easy part. The true challenge lies ahead. You must uncover the dark secrets held within these ancient halls, discover the purpose of the strange rituals performed here, and confront the threat lurking behind these locked doors. The distant roars echo once more, reminding you that you are not alone. Whatever dark truth awaits must be discovered, and soon, before the evil brewing within these shadowed corridors can spill forth to threaten Britannia itself. Rock and roll! Epic Loot Gaming and Fireforge here. And everyone else, thank you so much for helping us get to this fell castle.
Z,
Yo,
I can't seem to be able to go down the stairs.
Huh?
it gets buggy sometimes.
It's buggy, huh?
Walk around upside down. And, like walk towards. Oh, you got it. One more. There you go. Yeah, I have that problem. I had it earlier when I took you and Ivy, or you and Martia down.
All right. It seems like you guys are making
somebody else has
progress.
added another Titan Weave.
Yep, I see
All right.
that.
So right now there's ice and Titan Weave. Again, I will check in the morning because I posted a picture of in our text channel of the Fey one, which is the one I got. So
You
they're
can't
not
ride
weird,
pets, huh,
they're
in this
bracelets,
dungeon?
they're, so tomorrow, if it's there, if the other two are still there, then I'll use that.
So how
Okay.
many do you have in addition to the two that we have here?
I have Vey. That's
You
it.
have Vey. Okay.
And
Gotcha.
if it's open tomorrow morning, then how long will it stay open?
I have no information.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of a note here. You can't actually mount pets within the dungeon. So, for those of you who enjoy going into combat mounted, keep that in mind when it comes to this dungeon. But cool, thank you so much, Zeke and Poison Ivy and everyone here who helped very patiently shepherd Epic and myself and Fireforge along to Blackthorn's dungeon. Pocket says that there's another besides Ice and Titan, so that's 3 that we have so far, plus yours. That's,
there's
that's
the
4.
Shadow one off the Shadow Reaver one off the side. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just talk about the 9 in the middle.
Oh, right,
9
there
boss
you go.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're probably not going to be able to unlock the dungeon by tomorrow evening. Be
Well,
pretty
I don't know that. I mean, it's boss drops. People may have gotten it and not even know what the hell it is.
True.
And in my case on Vey, it was on the body. Now, it was on my version of the body. It wasn't public yet.
That robe,
yeah.
Violence in Video Games, is courtesy of Junior here. He very generously gave me his Manticore plumed robe out of pity. So thank you, Junior. Pocked, if you're hearing us, let's try. I reached out to Kindred Order of Loyalty, and would be great if never lucky, and ourselves here at the Wyvern's Lair, along with Cool and whoever else wants to contribute, really push to see if we can unlock this dungeon by tomorrow evening. That would be absolute madness. And we could all, venture forth as a shard community along with the developers to explore it. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah, I'll go work on that tomorrow. I had doctor's appointment this afternoon, so I wasn't on for most of the afternoon. So,
Gotcha. Between you, Tori, and Junior, I think you guys will acquire the keys that we need. Of course, along with Pocked here
Tori's
too.
at work, so.
Yeah.
And Junior's in school, and he should be doing school stuff, right, Junior?
That's right. That's true. Very well
But
said.
I'm retired, so I could play.
There you go. Epic, any thoughts about the experience so far? Early impressions of Publish 2 for yourself?
He mentioned he had to be AFK for a few.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Ivy. I missed that.
Yep.
All right. Well, now that that's been completed, the world's our oyster. Whatever you folks want to do. I'm just here to hang out. Ivy says kill. Okay. We certainly could do that too. Do we want to run some maps?
When she said it.
What's that?
Why was she looking at me when she said it?
If Manticore is up, I've got a set of bonds that expired.
Should we check out Manticore? We could do that.
Yeah, hold on. I'll tell you right now. Let me
Okay.
log in. I've a guy that's logged out.
Well, let's take another class picture in front of Blackthorn's dungeon. Oh no, let's do it. Let's do it in the ritual room.
Okay, looks like the rocks are there. So
Okay, well, let's get that picture in, and then we'll head on over. Oh, look at this! Now I'm. Oh, now I'm not. I thought I was able to ride my mount. Can I? Nope, I can't. Oh, yes, well, I can end up somewhat over here. Okay, cool. Everyone who wants to join in, we got Poison Ivy here. We got Jack, Tori, Junior on the way. Want to get in on this picture?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get my bag in order here, and it's just.
except William's underneath his dragon.
No, I'm not underneath my dragon. I'm standing over to the side. I'm next to the Essence of the Titan Reef Spider.
Well, out of my screen.
Huh. Well, Fireforge is actually.
Oh wait, yeah, no, I'm sorry. You were. It was not you.
Let me drag my my pets away.
No, your dragon was fine. You were on. I thought you were. It was the empty vessel. I just saw something sticking out underneath the dragon. I assumed it was you.
All right, where am I hidden?
Blackthorn's dungeon in the ritual area. Tori, are you on the way too? And is Rex here? I don't see Rex. I see Poison.
He's getting a drink.
Okay. We'll wait up.
All right, I've got to run over there.
Okay. This is exciting. How's been your first impressions, Ivy?
I'm excited about it. It's a little bit more, really, to be honest with you, than I thought they were going to give us. So, hey,
No complaints, right?
I feel tingly.
Great, me too. Me too. Oh. Hold on 1 second.
She feels tingling, but that could just be the drugs.
Oh, we're good.
Or your presence.
It's always my presence. I give off radiation.
Huh. Pocta says we'll try for sure. RNG depending. Sounds good, Pocta. Appreciate you. All right. Let's see who we have here. We got Rex. Just waiting on, I think, Junior and basically Junior. I haven't heard from Tori, and I think Epic's still on the phone.
And I think Junior's running to Manticore.
No, I'm running to the thing.
Oh.
You just have to run to the little passage because you can't recall to it.
Oh, we could have sent you a gate.
Oh, well, too late now. I'm already.
I see that now. I thought you were saying you were running to the Manticore thing.
No. Now I gotta remember where this thing is.
North of the lake.
Yep, that's where I'm at. Is it in this little clearing here? I think he's going.
Oh, Junior, the things when you donate them are not necessarily 1 point. You could get multiple points for one item.
I know, I was getting 2. I got 2. Oh, there it is. I got 2 from the ones I donated last.
Yeah, I got
earlier
5
today.
on one of the things I donated.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm up to 50 points.
Didn't take any time at all.
Nope. And I only did a few T-maps.
All right,
Maybe
there's
5.
Junior. Okay, Rick. Ready? I'll give it a bit of a countdown here. We'll count down to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 1 for the books. I'll take 1 more. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. We ready for some manticores. Ivy, you're gonna get us a gate here?
Not from in here.
Right.
Let's go outside.
Let's go outside.
It's kind of interesting. You can't be mounted in there. In production, you can be mounted in there, but you can't be mounted outside in the castle itself.
Pakta says the pristine antiquity gives 20 points. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna get some bandages and some food, cause Manticore.
Yeah, I should probably get some more bandages. I'm just gonna buy them. They give me a discount. Favorite customer.
All right, I'm good. I'm heading over to the Manticore lair. See y'all there. Fireport, you got a big stack of bandages for yourself?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, Junior, you like that Manticore I had?
Yeah, I saw his crazy stats on it.
How long did it take you to get that Manticore, Zeke?
Actually, I got that one fairly on. Early on, actually.
Oh, it didn't take you long to
Like,
farm it up?
First, the second time. Well, it wasn't it wasn't the colored one. It was just the off-white or pearl, as people call it.
I couldn't care less. I just want a strong juvenile Manticore. I don't care about the color.
It had 521 hit points. 525 is the max.
Oh, that's a
It
good
had-
Manti.
598 strength and 600 is the max. It was 2 away from 73 out of 75 Fizz, 63 out of 65 Fire. I have not seen a better one.
It was very cool.
And don't forget to pick up the quest if you haven't done it.
Oh yeah, I got the quest. It's fine.
Hey kids, sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna dip out. I've got some paperwork I need to find for this this home loan, but I appreciate this adventure. You guys got me so far ahead.
Epic, a pleasure. You have a great evening. Thank you so much for joining us for a little bit of it.
Take it easy, y'all.
Later, Patrick.
Are you using invulnerable armor, Fireforge?
I would need to check.
Yeah, we should swing by the guild tower and see if we can get you whatever gear you may need.
I hate not having dark vision. I can't see a damn thing.
Oh, here, let me help you with that. Do you have night sight potions?
No, I don't.
I'll give you a few of mine. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. ahead and grab my pet.
Okay, how teach the stupid old dwarf how you actually take a potion again?
Double click on it. Yep.
That's what I'm doing, and it's not.
Do you have a shield?
He's wearing a shield.
Oh, that's
Put your
yeah.
shield down.
That's right. I knew there was something to it that I was forgetting. There we go.
I didn't bring you. That's right. Scalebane doesn't really work on these manticores.
Oh, I apparently don't know where I'm going here.
That's all right. I'll catch up with you shortly. There you are, Fireforge. Follow me. Also, you may want to leave your mount outside the manticore layer, because it dismounts. They dismount and they make short work of pets.
Oh, perfect.
So I'll teach you how to do that once we get close to the entrance here. All right, so you're going to want to hop off the horse now. So just go ahead and dismount. Then you're going to shift click and you tell it to stay. There you go. Perfect. Now your horse should be safe. All right, we got Rex, we got some Never Luckiers here. Hey, it's Pocketed and Death. All right. We got Jack. All right. Let us know when we should dive in, Zeke.
I'm not jumping.
What's that?
Junior. Junior's explosive. He can jump.
Okay.
And he
Off I
jumps.
go. Rex is on his warrior. I'll pull his bars. Let's see. Where is Fireforge? Right. Let's see. There it is.
Well, whatever it did, Wyvern, my horse followed me, so.
Oh no. It's okay. It's fine. Could I get some cross heals on Wyvern? I mean on William. Thank you. Down. Thank you. Get Fireforge's bars here.
There goes my horse.
Healing you, Fireforge. Can I get some heals on William? Thank you. Healing you, Rex.
I freed the dragon.
Thank you.
Just in case you wonder where it was.
I was. Appreciate the help. Healing Fireforge. Excellent work, team. Oh, just kidding. The free Fireforge here. There we go. Back in. Oops. Fireforge, get some healing on Fireforge. Healing in Fireforge, please. I'm gonna heal you, Fireforge. There we go, thank you.
Hey there.
Sorry, I had to disconnect and reboot my computer. I lost all sound.
No worries. Good to have you back, Tori.
We're at Manticore.
Okay.
My pet went down. I'm not going to bother with it. It's really hard to keep pets up in this combat. Great work amongst the warriors here.
Are you almost done, or what?
Oh, we just started it. You got plenty of time.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, don't bother healing Deathwing, my pet. Heals on Fireforge. Gotcha. I got tossed, coming back. William. Heals on Fireforge. Heals on Fireforge. Up. I'm dead. F. Going up north for a res, William.
We got you, Paul.
I appreciate that, Ivy.
I'm trying to heal you, but it's like slow-mo.
Yeah, happens. Happens.
Well, yeah, I mean, when they slow you down, it's like it slows everything down.
Happened with Zeke the other, not Zeke, Junior the other night. I was trying to heal him and just missed him. Yeah. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, let me use my Undertaker staff. That's nasty. There we go. Death robe. Need some food. Back into Harika. Wreck Harika. Heals on Fireforge. Torst is out. Target's Torst. Heals on Fireforge. Oh, heals on me, William. Gosh. Thank you. Rex, you got cross heals for me? I'm moving. Thank you. Cross healing Rex. There's Rex. Oops. Heals on William. Thank you. Appreciate that, Rex.
I'm in the tunnels.
All right, come through.
Almost there.
Yay. Oh, Rex is an archer. Okay. Fireforge is taking damage. Good job keeping Fireforge healed, folks. Thank you. Got you cross healed, Rex. Heals on Fireforge. Heals on Fireforge. Targets Eureka. Fireforge. Where are you, buddy? Heals on Fireforge if you can get to him. Thank you. Oh, I see Fireforge. Heals on William. Thank you. Heals on William. Back up, Fireforge. Yep. Healing. Cross healing, Pocted. I'll pull Pocted's bars. Gotcha, Rex. Cross healing, Rex. Fireforge, you're doing a great job, my friend. Target's Torst.
Yep.
Heals on
Back
William.
down.
Where you want that res, Zeke?
South.
South? I got you. William's got you.
Oh, somebody got me.
All right. Well, I'll get you a little bit more. I think that's Death who's helping you out there. Great work, team. All right, everyone to the corners. Fireforge, stick to the corners for this next part of the encounter. Fireforge, are you up or did you go down in combat?
I'm here.
Okay, good. Got heals on Rex. Oh gosh, never mind. That definitely went down right away. Okay, targets Eureka. Let's focus down Eureka. Heals on William.
My heal, William.
Heals on Fireforge. Great work, team.
knock Torst down a bit. We got 20% on Torst and 12 on Eureka.
Yep. Move to Torst. Move to Torst. Good call, Rex. Heals on Rex. Heals on Rex.
Rex was in some rocks.
Oh.
I heard Rex rocked.
See.
Torst is at 12. Eureka's at 4. Torst is at 8.
Yep. Yep. Focus on
I'm going to
Torst.
focus on Torst.
Focus on Torst. Torst is going to get very painful shortly. Heals on Fireforge. Heals on Fireforge.
They're both at 4. So.
Oh, Fireforge is down. Fireforge, come south. I got a res for you. This is William. Heals on Rex. Good job, folks. Yay, that's Eureka.
I got 2.
Hold on 1 second, Fireforge. Stay where you are. Was that both Manticores?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, hey, that was well timed.
Yeah, get a chance to.
I'm glad they didn't rage.
There ain't no way I'm gonna be able to find my body in all this. I know, control shift. I know. It
No.
doesn't-
I have a trick for you. I have a trick for you. I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna give you this Undertaker staff. You're gonna double click it, and your body's gonna come to you. There you go.
So I got 2. Count them 2. Twice.
Zinc.
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
All right. When you can give me that staff, Fireforge, I'd appreciate it. It's a whale item. You can buy it off the Ultima store.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did I click trade? I thought I did.
Oh, it's because I have another window open. Try giving it to me now.
Oh.
GG team, that was a great Manticore. Thank you, Junior, for the bombs.
Yep.
Yep, Junior's the bomb.
Click the trade
Oh,
button.
yes.
I don't understand why it's not opening.
Sometimes you have to put 1 gold coin in there.
I can't even get the window open.
Or maybe I'll try trading with you. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, I mean, I clicked the trade, but it
Oh,
doesn't
that's
want-
interesting. Yeah, I can't open the trade window with you. I'll worry about it later. It's fine. Let's just take a look and see what
If you're on different levels of ground, that sometimes does it too.
Yeah, we'll try outside of the Manticore layer here. Anyone get anything good?
I
Two
wouldn't know
got
what's good.
2 toys.
2 toys.
I got
That's
2
it.
scrolls.
Hey. 2 toys are
I
cool.
also got a death robe.
Me too. Only 1 though, so not too bad. Oh, and once again, Junior, really super thanks for both the Matriarch's Pendant and the Manticore Plume Drum. That was very, very generous of you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Let's... Which reminds me, it doesn't look like I have a taker for the Supreme Vank composite bow that I found. I was hoping to trade it for a crescent blade, a similar crescent blade. So if anyone here wants it, let me know. Would that be an
I
up?
mean,
Go ahead.
I'm sure other folks would want it, but we could have like a roll off for it because I guarantee you there's more than one person. in this
Sure.
chat
So who here would like the Vank, the Supreme Vank composite bow?
I would like
Jack
it.
does.
Tori? Okay.
I also like it.
And Jack.
Jack and
It's a
Junior.
composite, right?
Yes, composite.
Yeah, that's what Jack uses.
Okay. Anyone else? Rex, would that be good for you too? You're a bow user on Rex and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to be a roll off. Cool. Let me just get out of here, and then we'll get to it. I don't think there's anything else there. Okay, so Leave that alone. Anything cool in my backpack? Nope. So I'm just going to go ahead and complete that quest objective. All right, I'm heading out of here. I guess we can do the roll off once we get to a bank.
Did anyone
Where's the guild
see?
house?
What's that, Tori?
Were we supposed? Oh, we don't get essence off of these, right?
You can, but it's, you know,
Few and far between.
I don't know. It's day one.
Same frequency. Same frequency as the feathers.
We don't know.
Unknown.
I would think that it wouldn't be that rare because I think the developers do want players to be able to raid that dungeon on a semi-frequent basis, I'm guessing. And we you know, over the course of the day, we've already picked up a couple of essences, so I don't think it's going to be that rare. At least I hope not.
Oh, Junior, I got glasses of hardening.
Yeah, I've gotten a few of them.
And
But
I
I have-
also got a garland of fortification.
I
Hey,
have seen glasses of fortification on someone else that they had, so I know they exist. Which implies that the invuln exists, which implies that I can get the invuln one day.
Fireforge, big shout out to you in the Manticore encounter. That is currently the one of the hardest PVM encounters on the Shard, and you did great there. Credit to everyone who helped Fireforge get out of that encounter without more than one death robe.
Where are we rolling at the guild house or?
Yeah, let's roll at the guild house. That's a good idea. We
Okay.
can all use we can head over to the tower and roll off there. I'll grab the bow from the bank while you guys are getting out there.
Whose dead horse is this?
That would be
Probably mine.
Fireforge's.
All right, I'm gonna res it for you. Hold on.
Oh, it's bonded.
Alright.
Excellent.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got it bounded finally.
Which reminds
Where'd it
me,
go? It just disappeared.
Broadsword Online games.
I went to the next level. That's why. That's my fault. I went through the cave door.
I'm gonna have my little
Oh, okay.
content creator freak out moment. Broadsword
Wait,
Online
Dave,
games.
I will get you there.
Where's my Grabu?
It was not a ghost, so you're toast.
I know. I still get to throw a temper
What?
tantrum about it.
You brought a unbonded.
I was
pet
such an idiot. I
bear?
brought it straight to a
Oh.
dungeon outpost, and Cool murdered it almost instantly. I didn't realize it wasn't bonded until after the encounter. I was such a dunce. And the worst thing about Grabu is that it's really, it's basically character bound. You can't trade the lure. You can't even transfer one Grabu to another player. Like it's in that way, it's one of the rarest pets on New Legacy if you lose it.
Oh, there's a horse.
I petitioned the developers to make the seasoned pork loin available for dumb players like myself. We'll see if they listen to me. They didn't.
Thank
They
you
have.
for that.
They haven't accommodated Zeke here with his pen of wisdom, so no guarantees.
Yeah. That's easier to do than because that already exists in the store, and they make money doing it. Where they're just helping a single player that. Oh.
Hey, rub it in, why don't you? the only player dumb enough on the Shard to take out an unbonded Grabu into a dungeon outpost.
Hey, other people released them. I've seen at least a couple in my time.
I can understand why
around
they
the zoo
released
where
them.
people bring it, they get it, and they release it.
Yeah.
And I tried
And-
to tame it
and-
early
and-
on. It was like, yeah, no,
And I'm ignorant. What is this creature?
it's a black bear.
Big
Okay.
black bear.
It's cute though, and it was mine for a time.
And it's a unique color. There's that black bear does not exist as a tameable pet on production.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's named, so it also has
It's
a
super rare. It's like super rare and unique.
Zeke. Just trying to drive.
You get one for
She's
every
trying
time, for every tamer you train.
Just trying to drive in the FOMO.
What do you mean you play the tamer on NL and you don't have a Grobu?
Okay. Zeke. Everyone can roll except for Zeke.
Zeke brought his own dice.
Oh my goodness. Has Zeke always been like this, Tori and Junior?
Oh, by the way, oh god,
Yes.
yes.
Hey, I'm kind of laid back in this channel.
Yeah, right. Isabeau is Tori, by the way.
Okay. All right. Okay. Everyone get comfortable. We have that dice cup here. Where's the dice cup?
On the table.
On the
Okay,
table.
gotcha. Ivy, I couldn't see around Ivy's headdress there. We're ready to start rolling. So let's start with Zeke. Good luck, Zeke.
I can't reach that. Ooh, we're low roll, right?
Over
Only in your dreams.
to Tori. Tori, you're next. Good luck. Beating a 3.
2.
5.
5.
High rolls 5. Over to Junior.
Junior's gonna get it.
Junior always gets it.
Oh gosh, yes.
Oh, I got a 5.
So it's a tie between Tori and Junior so far. Rex. 9.
9 gets it.
Rex, congrats.
Far.
You are the proud owner of a pristine, supremely accurate composite bow of vanquishing.
I won something?
I got a
did.
12. I have a 1 and a 2.
Hey, you give a lot to this community. I'll never forget you tossing those manticore feathers and offering it up for the guild. You're a generous soul. Enjoy your bow.
Thank you.
Of course.
Nice.
What's next? What else do we want to do? Should we, if there are bosses up, we should definitely continue to see what we can get from the bosses.
Right.
From Pub 2. And then if there is a pause between bosses, I wouldn't mind trying a few maps.
Yeah, it's just about that 2-hour mark, so I think I am going to bow out.
Fireforge, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. It was a fun Manicore fight.
Of course. More adventures soon, hopefully.
You bet.
What you got planned for yourself? Anything coming up over in your neck of the woods in terms of just gaming or your own channel? Any plans with Ragnarok and Gone?
We're still doing what we're doing. We're still mostly doing Tuesdays. I think we didn't do anything this week. Raggy had a work schedule this week, so but yeah, we're still doing that. It's still kind of bouncing between War Tales and Solasta at this point.
Gotcha. When's Solasta coming around the corner again? Zeke and Tori here, passionate Solasta 2 players. Zeke has 3,000, Tori has 2,000 hours.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love that game a lot. Gon loves that game a lot.
I know.
Yeah, we kind of decide week to week what we're gonna play. It kind of depends on how. Honestly, it kind of depends on how tired of War Tales Rag is at any one week.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that depends on how his War Tales streams go that week, whether he loses a lot of people or not.
Yeah, have you done the player made campaign in Solasta?
I've done a few, yeah, a couple few.
There's some really nice ones.
Yeah, me and Gon were just playing Vestiges of Solasta. That one was pretty good. But we played a few of them for sure. He's played more than I have, but we both have played about several of them. So,
Fireforge, my great friend, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and I hope we can get in some more adventuring here in the Legacy Shard. We need you here. Otherwise, have a great evening, and I look forward to catching you, Ragnarok, Gon Soulfire, and whoever else on your shenanigans in War Tales and Solasta soon.
Great. Well, thanks for having me. Have a good night, everybody.
The one and only Flynn Fireforge. Layersons.
I'm going to bow out.
Tori.
I need to go to work tomorrow, and it's time for bed.
Tori, thank you so much for joining us. It was really fun hanging out with you. Looking
Oh,
forward to
thanks.
hopefully getting together with you tomorrow for our romp with
Thanks,
Chironix and
Yeah,
Parallax.
great.
Sleep well.
Okay, good night.
Bye.
Thank you. You too.
Up, they're saying Vay's up.
Oh, okay. Off to Vay.
Ooh, can we get a gate to the new Vay obelisk?
Ooh, yeah. I'm heading back to the tower for that gate.
go north.
All right. There we go. Hey, look at that.
Right around the bend.
Yep. Did you repair that bow, Rex?
No, I'm gonna wait until somebody that can do bows.
Gotcha.
Probably John, because he fixed a bow for me earlier. That crossbow that I was using a little bit, but I really like the longbows better, the composite bows. The crossbows are nice, but I was getting better damage off the self bows, so I'm looking forward to trying this one.
Did you
When I
manage
get
to bank it?
Beef.
You're
No, but
good.
I'm not worried about
changed.
losing it.
Yeah, Vay's
Should've
easy.
changed pets.
Look, I'm here now.
True. Heading in, I guess.
I want to change pets.
She pulled me right in, just like in college. She pulled a portal to the south.
Got it.
Portal to the north.
Portal south.
If you're a mage, cast Earthquake, and you'll hit all of these Shadow Reavers for big damage.
She's about to portal.
Yep.
It's right behind me.
By the stairs, just in case you know where he was.
Further south.
Portal north too. I'm on the north.
Heading north.
One by the water in the south.
Yep.
Portal by the water.
Portal by the
And
stairs.
portal at the foot of the stairs.
Yep, I'm on the stairs.
Portal to the north.
Portal to south.
And portal to the south.
2 portals.
And she's summoned one behind the stairs as well. And she's opening another one.
Are we just leaving pets on Vay for this encounter?
No, I've been pulling.
Okay.
Portal to the north.
They look to be blue pets.
Portal opened
they're-
up behind the
they're all
water.
blue
Or
pets.
at the water.
I'm just worried about us not getting credit if we don't whack on Vey a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, whacking on Vey. That's exactly what she likes.
Alright, whatever. I'm just going to put my Ember Wing on Vey since that's what the blue pets are doing. I'll focus down the portals with my little character here.
Well, that's working
Oh,
out really
she's
well.
opened up 3 more portals.
You put your pets on the portals and whack her with the sword.
Yeah, don't beat around the bush.
This is earthquake time.
What's that, Junior?
I'm saying this is earthquake time, but I am seeing earthquakes come out, and I'm seeing Nightmare or Shadow Reavers dying. So
Good.
all good.
Vey's at 8%. 4%. And Vey's down.
Ooh, I got the book
Heck yeah.
container.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Nice.
That's cool.
I got subjugators, gloves, and vulnerability.
Oh, hey.
I heard subjugators, went, hey, nice, subjugator sash. And then I heard gloves, and I went, oh, I'm sorry.
I got a UTI.
I was waiting for that.
It happens. Especially in college.
I got a Manticore 3 point. Oh, wait, no.
What did I get? I got a scroll. I tell you, I'm cursed. They took away my Grabu, and they're just not giving me anything. If it wasn't for Ivy's pity, I probably would have quit this this shard. All right. Pity and generosity.
What are the subjugator gloves? Are these other?
I think they're studded.
Hard to tell.
The rest
got
of
a
the
level
suit is
5
studded
map.
leather.
What'd you say?
The rest
Got a
of the
level-
subjugator suit is studded leather.
Oh.
So it's probably studded.
Yeah, they are definitely not medable, so. But Zeke, you said look at what?
That's what. Never mind.
Folks, we're almost at guild level 4. We're not too far away.
Does anybody want these gloves?
Not really.
You could throw it into the donation box if you don't want them,
Yeah.
or put it up for a guild roll off, whatever you want to do with it. All right, I'm gonna head back to the lair in the meantime while we're figuring out where we're going next.
Log in because
It's
it's
getting
almost
late.
time for bed.
It's getting late. Ivy, Rex, a real pleasure. You folks take care. Looking forward to tomorrow with you both.
All right,
guys.
see you then.
and
See y'all then.
Night.
Congrats,
Have a good
congrats,
night.
congrats on the bow, Rex. I can't wait
Thank
for you to
you.
put it to use. Okay, let's see what we're doing. We got a small group. It's just me, you, and Junior Zeke. The last guild members standing.
Yeah, I'm sitting.
You're sitting. Well, there's just the Titan Weave and Solon. Of course, there's a few more for me. But yeah, take a look at the time. It's 8 o'clock my time. I'm willing to go for another hour if you guys are okay with that. Or is it too late for you,
Sure.
Zeke?
It's approaching.
It's
I'm
approaching.
checking the bodies just to see if there's an essence on any of these Shadow Reavers, though.
Yeah, smart. Yeah, I'm figuring we'll do one more hour and just see what comes up opportunistically, and then we'll call it. Sounds good? And of course, Zeke, if you want to bow out before then, feel free to. I know it's a late hour for you there in the East Coast. And I can tell you, I'm in my 40s, and by 10 o'clock my time, I'm well ready for bed. So. But I can see how the system is going to take some time to progress, because I mean, my luck is just abysmal. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Let's see. How do I knock out Bay? Drop this ruin. And put in this one instead. There we go. Yay, that worked. You see anything in World Chat, Junior?
Not particularly. I'm kind of hoping I see Solon's up. That would be a nice thing to see.
Grab some more bandages here.
Yeah, I don't think I'm digging this one.
Digging what?
This treasure map. I think I'm just gonna leave this one here. Hold on, I'll put the screenshot of when it popped in TWL Hall. That's gonna take forever.
We could come help you. Oh, wow. That's a lot. A lot. I mean, I'm happy to help out with that.
I guess if you guys want to come down, we
Sure.
can clear it.
Sure.
But clearing it by myself would take me like 20 minutes.
How do we get to you?
Go to the TWL Guild Hall gate.
Okay. I'm there. So is Jack. And so is Zeke.
Gate incoming.
Okay. There it is. Oh, no, that's Zeke's gate.
No, it's not.
Oh, just kidding. Okay.
It's not a mage.
All right. Let us know how you want to do this.
Come up this way. It's like 6 fucking dragons. There's like 3 greater dragons, 2 frost dragons, and an
I
ancient.
think that's pretty good. We can start chewing in this guy.
These are like the bane of my existence when I'm doing solo maps. It takes so long to get through.
Pull bars for you, Junior, you.
I want another dragon.
Do you want a party or not?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
All right. Send out the invites.
I'm trying. You're moving.
So can we all benefit from like obtaining heirloom items if we're partied up like this for treasure maps, or it only goes to the person with the?
They're just in the box.
Yeah, they're in just like any other loot. It's not named or anything.
Oh, okay. So could we like roll off for it if we're doing these treasure maps together, or how are we doing it? How do you want to do it?
We can split them in this one.
Okay. Yeah, it's your call. It's your map, your rules.
I think that's the. I don't like that.
Not if you're gonna pull an ancient and a frost dragon at the same time.
It's not his rules.
I'm not trying to do that.
Okay. Frost dragon. On the frost dragon.
That was an incredibly brave double strike joust that you just did. I would have hesitated.
I like the name of your dragon, Zeke Shogun. It's pretty badass. Ooh, I need heals. I'm hurting.
That's the name of the color of it. That's what it's called.
Oops.
That's the website, on the TAW website.
I just love that message when you get disconnected on the classic Kyo web client. Connection lost, success.
Well, there's a greater dragon and a frost dragon. Oh wait, there's a reaper. I see they added casting back to the reapers. Or at least on, you know. I got the ancient.
Nope. Being pursued. Oh, it's there in the pack.
Got the frosty.
Okay. Oops. Getting wrecked. Building these heals. Thank you. Those good dragons can be spicy.
Yeah.
Last one.
Oh, it's the last one, okay. Get wrecked. Nicely done. All right, so what now?
He's got to unlock it.
Okay.
And then entrap it.
Got 3 maps in it. Also got 3 artifacts.
Ooh. Oh wow, carved serving tray of the cursed ruins. Awesome. My first antiquity.
Thanks,
What'd you get, Zeke?
I got tarnished empty vials of the King's Vault.
Very cool. And yourself, Junior?
I just put it in my bag of other ones. Hold on. I've got a venerated flask of the first words.
Nice.
I don't know what the prefix is. I think the prefixes are like the quality, but I don't know what means what yet. So
Gotcha.
I'm gonna test that.
I'm gonna head over to ice.
Maps. Okie dokie.
Yep.
See, stays. Go ahead and quickly get this quest.
You gonna go to ice or you gonna do another chest?
Both. I was digging maps while we were doing Manticore.
Well, I'm definitely doing more maps with you folks. I'm just gonna quickly, do a quick ice run here.
Yeah, usually when I'm doing them by myself and I get a map like that, I just leave it. I'm like, it's not worth it. That's too much effort. By yourself, anyway, it's too much work. Like imagine I had soloed all of that, in the 25 minutes it would take me to do that, and I got 3 points. Like, okay.
Yeah, true that.
And you want to turn them in all on one character, by the way.
Oh yeah, I know. I only treasure hunt on my mage.
I mean, even if you get them, because you could get them off the bosses too.
Well, I'm going for the
Throw them in the box and give them to your one person. I have 10 people that have points from.
I can't believe someone's beating John in that leaderboard.
Unless he gets. I'm kind of counting on people getting bored.
Baronial says, why do you keep relogging sometimes? Is there a bug? It's more of an issue navigating pets around Ultima Online, Baronial. My dragon gets caught up on a lot of things. It often frequently falls behind. And just a quick way to address that is to log in and log out, and it pops up right next to you. So that's just, kind of a roundabout way of getting your pet back. Hey! Layers is, please join me in welcoming a UO legend here to the Stygian Abyss, none other than the kindest, most generous, and handsomest UO content creator anywhere in these lands, none other than Pone Star Gaming. Pone Star, my friend, thank you so much for the raid. I actually haven't figured out how to get my raid notifications going, but if I did, I'd be reaching for weapons and shields and saying, "We're under attack! We're under attack!" Oh. It's okay, everyone, just Pone Star. Pone Star, my friend, how was your stream? What'd you get up to in Outlands this evening? Were you at Time Dungeon? For those of you who may not be aware of who Pone Star is, Pone Star has done arguably more than any other content creator to hold the torch for Ultima Online. He is the largest Ultima Online creator in the world, with his over 10,000 subs on YouTube and gosh knows how many over there on Twitch. Pone Star says it was fun. We stole it and we got chased. Nice, Phone. Sounds like a typical evening of shenanigans over in the Pone Star Gaming Twitch channel. I polymorphed into a cow and got someone to milk me before I stole from them. Then Reds instantly showed up. Oh my goodness. I had to go back. I was actually listening to your last stream while I was at work, Pone. It was really nice to sort of put your yesterday's stream out there in the background and just kind of follow along with you and the other Ponesters. You put on a great show, my friend. And thank you again for just the kindness and the support. I know that, you know, here we are. I am an OSI content creator, you know, born and bred, and there you are over there in Outlands. But it's all Ultima Online, as you say many a time. And it's a big tent. And within that tent, we all have our specific interests and specialities. And thank you for setting that tone for the Ultima Online community. If we didn't have you leading the pack and setting that tone, I think we'd be in a different place as far as the content creator community. So thank you for being you, Pwnstar. There you go. There you go. Pwnstar says, yep, UO grows better with positivity versus tribalism. 100%. 100%. Couldn't agree more with that, Pwn. Anyway, thank you for the raid. I know it's the end of your stream, so get on with your eating, my friend. And thank you again for the generous support here. Oh, and I'm here with my good friends Zeke and Junior. They are longtime Ultima Online players themselves. Zeke is splitting his time between his longtime player community from Legends, the Mystic Circle, along with Junior here. And they're both supporting what I'm trying to build here on the new Legacy Shard here at the Wyvern Lair. And there you go. Pwnstar says, time to go watch Wheel of Time and eat dinner. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you too, Pwnstar. Thank you so much for the raid. Enjoy the time with the missus. Good.
Oh, shit. I got a beastry of white worms.
Whoa. Hey, congrats. Oh, I actually got something too. Get out of here. I got a glacial signet. Not bad. Finally, an artifact drop. Thank you, RNG gods here on New Legacy. Much appreciated. Anyway, welcome, Pwnstar's Raiders. You guys are lurking there in the background. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming by with Pwnstar. I hope you stick around here at the Wyvern's Lair. We do a lot. We love New Legacy, we love OSI, and we got a great player community that I have the privilege of gaming with colleagues like Zeke and Junior here. So, yeah, welcome, settle in, and hope you have a good time with us. Congrats on the White Worm Beastry, Zeke. That's a great drop.
Thanks.
Junior, treasure chest?
Sure.
All right. Back to the Wyvern's Lair for that gate. Hey, it's John. John's back. There's John. I was just saying. I could have sworn I saw you and your Panay running just outside of ice. We're doing treasure maps with Junior and Zeke. If you want to join us, head over to the tower, and Junior here will get you a gate. Also, I don't think you were here for that bit, but it was really great to see you leading what's happening with the Vester Museum. Go ahead and get the rewards for that real quick. And while we're waiting for that to happen, let me go ahead and get another playlist going for us. Let's go with some Cryo Chamber Mountain Realm.
Oh, another depressing trope.
In what way?
No glasses.
Huh. Where are you at, Zeke?
Dropping stuff off.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I actually need to do the same thing. I'm done with the maps that were in this area,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna grab some more.
Okay.
But I do need to drop stuff off and sell as well.
Should I follow you?
Yeah, I'm done in that area, so I'll probably just like run out to the next set. And then
There was no antiquities in that chest?
I mean, there was.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Well, I mean, I'd already kind of done the whole chest. So it was like.
Oh, got you, right. Makes sense. You're busy at ice. Solon's up. Solon's up.
Oh shoot, Solon is up.
Yep.
Guess I'll go to Solon.
Okay. I'll wait, Solon.
I love doing Solon.
What's going on?
No, I'm just trying to think. Like for guild hunts and stuff, when we do like with everybody,
Yeah.
the best way to split up artifact.
I was thinking about that
that's
too.
Equitable, because that's gonna be tough.
Mhm.
Because we'd have to do enough. We'd either have to do enough maps where everybody gets something, or like roll on all of them, or roll on part of them. I don't know. I don't know how to split them up.
Let's
'Cause,
think
like-
about that. Yeah.
What we used to do
Mhm.
when we did spawns
Mhm.
and rolled for scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody rolls, and then you start at the highest roller, and then you just work your way down through all the rolls until it looks like someone's dead.
Damn it, we missed
Uh,
it. Oh well. So you were saying,
But-
Zeke?
And you start at the high roll, they get the first pick, and then you just keep going down the roll. You know,
And that's the order of which people.
that's the order you pick, and then if you have more than the number of people, then the top roller picks again, and you just keep going down. And if there's less items than there are rollers, then the top which ones get the items.
That seems
but
like a
it's
pretty
one each.
straightforward system.
Yeah, it worked really well for when we were doing scrolls and stuff.
Yeah, I'm willing to give that a shot for antiquities.
I think that's probably a good idea. I mean, you get like 3 to 5 per trove.
Yeah.
So
That way, people at least walk away with something by the end of the hunt, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. And I think it's a good way to do it. Plus, by doing it by the order, then they get to pick which one they want. Because sometimes, it'll be an item that somebody likes as opposed to wants to turn in. Because there's some neat looking things.
Yeah.
Like I didn't turn in two or three different things. One was a book that's a container. So it's a big book, but it's a container, so you can store stuff in it. Which is you don't want to have a whole lot of stuff on display here, right? Because you don't have any room in the house. But you have room for a container, and I put it on a table or a desk or a bench or whatever. And I store my stuff in it, and it's kind of cool looking, and it's not a box, and it's not a cart, crate
Right.
or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sorry about that. I guess I saw that Solon notice a little bit too late.
All good.
All right, Junior. Let us know when you're ready to hit the road with those treasure hunt maps again.
Oh, here, I'll give it to you so that I don't know where to put it.
Oh, this is for the treasure hunt? Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
Manticore
just
2
for-
toy. Okay.
Yeah, it's that I got tonight, and
Sure.
I have some of those. So
You want me to put it for a
donate it
guild
to the-
roll-off?
to the
Or
cause.
a decoration? I'll keep that as a decoration for the Citadel. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, I just donated. Do whatever.
Okay. I'll mark that as I'm gonna put a little note right there. Let's see. Keep track of all this stuff. Zeke. Thank you very much, Zeke. That's very nice of you. Manticore 2 toy.
No problems.
There we go.
So I'm about to shoot from not being on the list to being number 1 as soon as I turn in all my discoveries.
Nice. You want us to visit the museum and get that on camera for posterity? CD's up.
Sure.
CD's up.
Oh,
Never
CD.
CD.
Yeah, Grandma Archer and CD.
Yeah, I'll do CD, but I'm gonna stick my pet on them.
I have a feeling
If you
that
I don't know if you noticed, I didn't have my pet on the Manticores at all.
Yeah.
I rode my
Manticore.
Manticore.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not getting this thing killed over and over again, and then I'm trying to heal it, and then I get hit, and it's like
No.
I'll just ride it. I do enough damage on my bow. I mean, I got a drop, so it's not like I'm not getting enough damage.
The Manticore is here I think I got time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get my Scale Bane. The Manticores are an anti-pet encounter for sure.
And same as Crimmy.
are you using Scalebane against CD or
I am.
What do you should use Thundering. He doesn't have a Slayer, so Scalebane doesn't work on him.
You know, I just got educated. Good to know. I'm use my Thunder Weapon.
I did that too for a long time because I thought he was Reptile Slayer. Because wow, makes sense. He's a
Right.
big dragon.
Right.
Gas dragon. Yeah.
But yeah, apparently no, he has no Slayer. So
Huh. The more you know. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Sir William the Brave. There we go.
No, they haven't started. Well, complete 5 quest objectives.
Oh, there's a
Guild
lot of
Challenge
people here.
off.
There's a lot of folks here. Guess Publish 2 has reignited interest on the seasonal shard. That's good to see. Here comes Crimson. keep an eye on my my health bar, Junior, and you're on your mage, right?
No, I'm a archer.
You're on your archer, okay. That's good for me to know. If I take damage, where am I headed? Oh, I see Jack. Okay, I'll just run over to Jack. Yep. Oh.
Got me with the secondary.
Okay. I'm heading up top for reses. Violence in video games says CD getting hit should be remixed into a banger song. I'm up top for reses for those. Jack, are you getting a res? Or Zeke?
Somebody got me down there.
Okay. Heading back down. Yeah, definitely got owned. Oof. That's a lot of damage.
Yep, I got pulled in, then he blew up the whole room, and then he froze me again.
He does that.
That was that fun.
He does that. I took my eyes off CD once or twice and always ended badly. Things go pear-shaped real quick with him. Oh my gosh. F, speaking of. Couldn't get away. Next to you for a res.
Healing, William.
There we go. Oh, Delally. Go. Thanks very much. Heals. And Fireforge still has my Undertaker staff, so. Can I get a few more heals, Zeke?
Somebody went on.
There we go, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, run, get corpse. Go. Cornel says the hit noises give me big EverQuest nostalgia. You played EverQuest, right, Zeke?
I did not.
Oh, okay. You just joined us on Discord. Oh, they just left, whoever that was. I am not dying again, no thank you. When he's surrounded in that sea of fire, it's really, really hard to get close to him.
Yep.
Oh, I'm hitting him. Yeah, you're right, Junior. The hitbox is quite large.
I actually did it on my warrior for the first time the other day.
Hey! Get right, Crimson. Anyone
I
getting?
did not see gold bars.
I don't see gold bars. It's gold bars or bust, right? On Crimson. see what we got. Anything good?
Nothing worth burning up for.
Yep, I agree. And sadly, no gold bars for myself as well. Did get a death robe though. Hey, John's back. Welcome, John. Hey. Layers, please join me in welcoming Knight of the Banhammer and our great friend Queen Tiamat out there in the Stygian Abyss, joining us all the way from beautiful Finland. Welcome, Queen Tiamat. You have joined us for day 1 of Publish 2 here in the New Legacy Shard. Oh, where's my freaking beetle? Guess my beetle died too. Let's go ahead and log out. Log back in. There we go. All right, lots to resurrect. Let's begin with my dragon here, Deathwing. Queen Tiamat, how are you? How's your day? What are you up to? What's brought you to the Stygian Abyss this evening? You're pretty quiet, Junior. What's going on your end?
I'm just doing his artifacts and turning them in right now.
Oh, okay.
I just don't have a lot of energy to like be real chatty tonight. So.
Oh no, you're tired, I'm sure. Well, let us know when you're done turning in those artifacts, and we'll see where you're at in the leaderboard. Okay?
I am at number 1.
Ooh, we should check that out. Hold on one second. I'm gonna head to the Wyvern's Lair Guild Tower. I'll let you know when I'm there, and you can send over a gate. We'll get that live on stream for the proof. Queen Tiamat says, I'll mostly lurk while making dinner, so misbehave yourselves. Always, Queen Tiamat. Always. Yeah, I'm actually going to be heading off to dinner in about 20 minutes myself, so I'm looking forward to getting something. All right, I'm here at the Guild Tower. Junior, you got that gate for
I'll be
me?
there in 1 sec.
Okay, let's wait for Zeke, I guess. I'll turn in my first little thing here, too. Oh, there's the... I'll step through, and I'll just wait up for you here, Zeke. So once again, you're going to go ahead and click on the museum archival form. We're going to click on the carved serving tray of the Cursed Ruins. And you successfully record the antiquity. You appraise the condition as exquisite, okay? And then I go over here to H.W. Jones, and I just drop it on top of him, I guess? Okay. What's this? I only accept completed museum archival forms. Oh, okay, that's what I turn into him. There we go. The Vester Museum recognizes your growing contributions to the preservation of Britannia's history. Continue your efforts and rise to the rank of benefactor by donating enough recovered antiquities to earn over 1,000 archaeologist tokens. Your dedication will ensure that the knowledge of the past endures for generations to come, and I get the following tokens, I guess. And I'm going to go ahead and just throw it into the box as well. This
Right,
thing.
Junior. House Voidwalker.
Yep.
There we go. Thank you for your generous donation. Let's take a look at the leaderboard here. And then we can run over to Titan before they all smoosh the spider.
I already left.
Number 1, House Voidwalker Discoveries. Look at that. Congratulations, Junior.
And TMC is number 2.
Oh, let's see. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Guild Discoveries. Number 2 for the Mystic Circle. Congratulations. There another bit here. Alze,
Yeah.
Antiquities donated, number 2. Congratulations. all
I'm
around.
working on it. I'm getting up
Yeah,
there.
there you go.
I'm still on the leaderboard. And wait till tomorrow. Today I didn't do that many because I had a doctor's appointment in the afternoon.
Yeah, you're gonna roll up your sleeves and really show them what's for, huh? There you go. Went the wrong way. And given how tired I think Junior truly is, and you two, most likely Zeke, I think after Titan we'll just go ahead and call it because it has been a fun session, and I want you both to get your rest as well. So no need to overstay a good thing, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, let me run it tight.
Titan is at
What are we looking at? 50%?
it's less than that.
Oops. You gotta hustle.
12%.
12%.
Okay, well, I'm not getting there in time. That's fine.
I can probably catch him if I'm. Ooh, there we go. There's Titan. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people here. Go. Yep, I just made it. Very barely. You can see the uptick in activity, can't you, with the publish, the amount of people
Oh,
here.
yeah.
It's never been this crowded in memory, at least not since the early days. Yay! We somehow did it. Cheers, team. See anything good off of Titan's corpse here? Nope, not that I could see. Anything in my backpack?
I got some gloves of mobility.
Hey, not bad. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. All right, let's get out of here.
Oh, and a level 5 chat. Map.
Hey, that's gonna come in useful.
Gotta be junior. I mean, it's Hey, the water elemental scroll.
All right. That has been a fun one. But with that, like all things, this adventure has to come to an end. The adventure is ending for now, but we will pick things up tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. We will be returning to the new Legacy Shard of Ultima Online, this time with the lead producer Chironics and the content designer Parallax, to check out their hard work on Publish 2 along with the rest of the team. We have just had an opportunity to have our first glimpse into the grand adventure that is ahead for Publish 2. As you can hear from what happened over the course of the session this evening, there's a lot to look forward to. Junior and Zeke doing great things, pushing the leaderboard for the Vesper Museum, the Antiquities Chase, and of course, Blackthorn's dungeon looms ahead. I want to thank everyone who showed up here this evening. Of course, Everyone here at the Layers in the Stygian Abyss, the Layersins like Baronial, Violence in Video Games, Queen Tiamat. Thank you so much for the raid, my good friend Pawn Star. It was very kind of you. Frantic, thanks for dropping by. Friends like Gone Soulfire, Epic Loot Gaming, and Flint Fireforge, Pocketed, Chival. Thank you one and all for stopping by and spending some time this evening with myself, Dungeon Master Wyvern, here at the Wyvern's Lair. And of course, I want to thank everyone here at the Wyvern's Lair Guild, our friends at the Mystic Circle like Zeke Jr. We're also carrying the banner for us here in the New Legacy Shard. Thank you one and all for accompanying us on the adventure this evening. I look forward to seeing you all here again soon for the next adventure. Bye, everyone.